So, hi guys! Welcome again to another video. And for this video, I'll be summarizing the chapter 11, which is Build a Small Network. So, let's start. We have the small network topology. So, typically, the small business network, and it has a simple design. Only a small number of network devices are needed, and small network usually comprises one router, a couple of switches, and the user's PC. So, a connection to the internet is achieved through a single one link, commonly either cable or DSL. So, most of the managing tasks is related to maintaining, troubleshooting existing equipment. So, the management of a small network is usually done by an employee of a third-party company. So, the selection for a small network is the factors to consider when choosing devices. In addition to those listed, the graphic includes OS features. We have the security, the quality of service, the VoIP, the L3 switching, and the NAT and the DHCP. So, IP addressing for a small networks, and address space is crucial component of a network design, and all devices connected to the network required an address. So, the address stream must be planned, documented, and maintained, and address space documentation can be very useful for troubleshooting, and address documentation is also very important when controlling the resource access. So, the redundancy in a small network is to a server farm. So, network should be reliable by design. Network failures are usually very costly. Redundancy increases reliability, eliminating single points of failures. And network redundancy can achieve duplicating network equipment and links. Good example of the network links to the internet or the server farm. So for the next one, we have the traffic management, and traffic type and patterns should be considered when designing a network, and a good network design categorizes traffic according to priority. So for the next one, we have the protocol analysis, and a network administrator must understand the protocols in the network rather. Protocol analyzers are tools designed for help this task. So for more accurate protocol analysis, it is important to capture traffic in high utilization times and in different locations of the network. So, the result of the analysis allows for more efficient way to manage traffic. So, And for the next one, we have the common applications. We have the network application and the application layer services. So for the network application, is used to communicate with over the network, and email clients and web browsers are example of this application. So application layer services, programs that interface with the network and prepare the data to transfer, and each service uses protocols which define the standard and data formats to be used. So let's proceed to the next one. We have the security threats, and first we will be discussing the types of threats. So the digital intrusion can be costly. So intruders can gain access through software vulnerabilities, hardware attacks, or stolen credentials. So common type of these threats include those enlisted. Here we have the information thief, the data and manipulation, and etc. So for the next one, we have the physical security. So there are four classes of physical threats. We have the hardware, the environmental, the electrical, and the maintenance. So now let's proceed on the vulnerabilities. So there are three primary vulnerabilities. We have the technological, configuration, and security policy. So for the technological, we have the vulnerabilities in protocols, operating system, and network equipment. So for the configuration, vulnerabilities created by misconfigured devices, default configuration values, and easily guessed passwords. So for the next one, we have the security policy. Is a lack of security policy. Software and hardware installation is not consistent with security policy, and no disaster or recovery plan. So typically the devices under attack of the endpoints such as server and desktop computers. So any of these three vulnerabilities can be exploited and used in attacks. So the access attacks. So attacks against known vulnerabilities and design. So the goal is to gain access information that they have no right to view. So access attacks can be classified into four types. We have the password attacks, the track exploitation, the port redirection, and the man in the middle. And for the denial of service attacks, this attack is difficult to eliminate. So this is regarded as trivial and required little effort to execute. Although it is simple, DOH attacks are still dangerous. So ultimately, they prevent authorized people from a service by consuming system resources, and to help to prevent the DOS attacks, it is important to have a latest security update. So for the next one, we have the firewalls, and firewall controls the traffic and helps prevent unauthorized access. So, techniques for determining what permitted or denied access to a network include packet filtering, application filtering, URL filtering, and stateful packet inspection or the SPI. And for the next one, we have interpreting ping results. So the iOS ping indicators using the ping command, it is effective to test connectivity. So use the internet control message protocol or ICMP to verify the layer 3 connectivity. So the ping command can help to identify the source of the problem. So a ping is used for the iOS will yield one of several indicators for each ICMP echo request that was sent, and most common indicators are the exclamation point, which indicates the receipt of an ICMP echo replay message, and the dot that indicates time expired while waiting for the ICMP echo reply message, and the U that indicates ICMP unreachable message was received. So the extended ping, the Cisco iOS offered an extended mode of ping command. So this mode is entered by typing ping in privileged EXEC mode without destination IP address. So a series of prompts are then presented. So by pressing enter, it accepts the indicated default values. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you again on the next video.